Hey guys, welcome to VEDA number 14! 14! Yay! It said you were supposed to shake this and it would clear. Because I wanted to write something else. Okay, there we go, it deleted. Now today's VEDA is going to be... I'm going to write this down on here. Hope you can see this okay. My top 10 YouTubers. That's the topic of today's VEDA. So what I did is I've compiled a list of my personal top 10 favorite YouTubers as of today. Now, I know probably a lot of you who've watched me in the past probably have a pretty good idea of the people on this list, but you may be surprised that some people are not on this list, who were on the list I did before. I believe I did another top 10 list before. This top 10 list is based strictly on content of these YouTubers, how often they produce content, and how often I watch them, and how much they make me laugh on a regular basis. So this is Janet's top 10 favorite YouTubers as of VEDA. I'll just say as of VEDA. Okay, number 10. I had to put him pretty low on the list because I didn't really know that much of him until kind of recently, and that would be Totally Sketch. I did watch his videos before, but I just kind of got more into him as of lately, you know, when they did the Smiley movie and all that stuff, you know, so I had to put him on this list because he's a really awesome guy. I've talked to him. I've tweeted with him. He's really awesome. He's got great video. He's got great timing. He's got a great smile. What more can I say? Coming in at number 9, I have Onision. Now, I had a thing with Onision before where he kind of hated on me because I wasn't a vegetarian, you know. But then I just kind of got to a point where I just said, you know what? I sent him I think I sent him a tweet, and I said, you know what, Greg? I know we haven't talked in a long time, you know, but I still think you're a great guy despite everything, you know. And then we were just like cool from that point on. I started watching his videos again. He's really, really funny. He's really, really funny, and he puts out videos like all the time. All the time. And he's probably one of my personal favorite comical YouTubers. He's probably one of my favorites. His timing is also unbelievable. He's just got this goofy deadpan read whenever he does his videos. Coming in at number 8, Rhett and Link. Probably mostly Good Mythical Morning, because I love Good Mythical Morning. I watch it every single day. These two guys, I've met them twice. I met them at VidCon 2011, and I met them at VidCon this year. And they actually remembered me, too, which was kind of cool. So it was really awesome, you know, meeting them and seeing them again. And it's just Good Mythical Morning just has just this flow to it. And the second season of Good Mythical Morning just started, you know, a couple weeks ago. And it's been a good time. It's been a good time. They're both very funny guys. And they just have this serious funny kind of read going between them. They're a serious funny kind of duo. They're like the Batman and Robin of YouTube. That's what I would call them, in my own personal opinion. They're the Batman and Robin. You know, the good Batman and Robin, not the bad good Batman and Robin. When I say the good Batman and Robin, I mean like Adam West and Burt Ward, Batman and Robin. They're that good as far as their comedic timing goes. Coming in at number 7, Ethan Newberry. Ethan Newberry. This guy, he's one of the sweetest guys that I got to meet this year. I was so mad that I didn't get to meet him last year, but I met him this year at VidCon. And he's just and he was so hard to track down. I literally had to jump through hoops, get into this panel. I literally went to this panel that had like 7 people on it just because Ethan was in the panel. And I was like, I don't give a fuck about anybody else on this panel but Ethan fucking Newberry. you know, and so I was really excited to finally get to meet him, you know, and stuff. His content is unbelievable. He does these vlogs, he does these music videos, he just does a little bit of everything. He's always got content out, you know, and he's just an all-around amazing guy. He really, really is amazing. He's really awesome. Coming in at number 6, I personally felt like I put these guys way too low on my list, but I kind of had to make room, you know. I mean, cuts had to be made. But at number 6 comes Epic Mealtime. Now, these guys are amazing. These guys are amazing, okay? I don't know how the hell they do what they do, but they do it, and they do it right. You know, I only got to meet Harley at VidCon this year. I really wanted to meet Muscles Glasses, because I want to hear him talk. But who knows? Maybe he didn't even talk at VidCon. I don't know. Like I said, I didn't get to see him. I only got to see Harley. But Epic Mealtime is probably one of my favorite shows of all time. It's what I look forward to every Tuesday. Every Tuesday, it's like, okay, what kind of disgusting, nasty shit are they going to eat this week? You know, and the sad thing is, most of the time, the stuff that they're cooking up, it looks pretty damn good. You know, it's not Weight Watcher friendly, mind you, but it is fun. It is a fun show. If you've never seen Epic Mealtime, you need to go see it, and I hope you have a strong stomach. Okay, coming in at number 5, Matt G124. Matt G124 is one of these guys who just always has consistent, funny content coming out. He started doing this thing called Dare Matt G, where you send him dares on Twitter and Facebook and YouTube, and he will do these crazy-ass dares. He's never done one of my dares yet. He did use one of my questions once, which was pretty cool. But he's never used one of my dares yet. But that will not stop me. I will eventually come up with something so stupid and so retarded that I'm hoping one day he'll use it. Coming in at number 4, again, I felt I put these guys a little low on the list. Smosh. Smosh had to go on this list somewhere. Had to go on this list. These two guys are probably, you know, if Rhett and Link are the Batman and Robin, who would Smosh be? They would be like another, maybe they would be the Batman and the bad Batman and Robin. No, I'm just kidding. That's horrible. They would be the other Batman and Robin of YouTube, in my opinion. Because, in my opinion, Rhett and Link are like the serious Batman and Robin, and Smosh is like the funny Batman and Robin. You know, like when they're in the fighting scenes and they go, pew, and it says, pow. That's Smosh. But when Batman's sitting and like they're chained to the wall and they're trying to get out of a situation and it's all serious, that's the Rhett and Link Batman and Robin. So Smosh, great guys. Met them at both VidCons. I only met them briefly at VidCon 2011 because they were at a restaurant and I didn't really know who they were and I felt like such an ass. But I met them this year. I actually got lucky. I got into the line to meet them, and right as it was closing off, I actually got to go up and meet them and stuff, and they remembered me too. I'm just so unforgettable, don't you know? And although I'm sure they probably just said they remembered everybody, whether they remembered them or not. Either way, I'm good with that. Lie to me. Lie to me, guys. I love it. And they're both really, really sweet guys. They're both really sweet guys. Anthony is my personal favorite just because, you know, that's how I roll. But they constantly have content out. I mean, literally almost every other day they have new content out. They're doing random crazy-ass videos like where they do drawings from movies and try to see who can draw the better picture. Those are probably my favorites. But my most favorite thing by Smosh is by far their Pokemon spoofs. They do these live-action Pokemon spoofs, and they're hilarious. They are hilarious. They are probably the main thing that got me into them was these Pokemon spoofs. Because even when I met them last year, and I was like, I'm not sure who you guys are, and one of the guys sitting with them said something about Pokemon, and I went, wait a minute, you guys did a live Pokemon thing, didn't you? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, oh, I love that. Okay, coming in at number 3, we've got the Fine Brothers. I really wish I could have put the Fine Brothers up higher on this list, but like I said, they're number 3 out of 10. Okay, they've got great shows. They've got My Music. They've got Hey It's Millie. They've got Teens React. They've got Kids React. They've got Elders React. I mean, there is absolutely nothing these two guys cannot do. I don't know how the hell they do it. These guys are so sweet. They're so funny. I also had the pleasure of meeting both of them at VidCon this year. And they're just amazing. Benny Fine is personally my favorite. And unfortunately, I can't really use the Batman analogy for them because they're a little bit older, you know. They're just I can't even really analyze the greatness that is the Fine brothers, because they're just in a whole other tier all by themselves. Because I mean, these guys should be doing TV. They shouldn't be doing YouTube. They should be doing shit on TV. Their shit is that good. Their shows are that good. You know, I mean, My Music is just amazing. It is amazing. It is. I mean, you'd think it was a sitcom. I mean, it really should be on TV. It really should not be on YouTube. It should be on the television every week. You know, I mean, it is an amazing show. One of my personal favorites that made me fall in love with Benny Fine was Hey It's Millie. When I found out that Benny Fine is the one who does the voice of Millie. Now, don't be disappointed. You know, I mean, of course, we all know Millie is her own person. Wink, wink. But that was when it got me. I was like, because I actually went to the Millie panel, and I was actually kind of disappointed because I wanted to be able to talk to Benny at this panel, and I was just like, he was always under Millie. So, and that sounded really dirty. But anyway, bottom line, Fine Brothers, number 3 on the list. They always have consistent content out. They've got tons of wonderful, great shows. If you don't know who they are, you haven't seen any of their videos, you really need to. Fine Brothers, totally awesome guys. Check them out. Coming in at number 2 on this list, Sawyer Hartman. Sawyer Hartman is the type of guy that, you know, you wish lived in your neighborhood so that you could, like, hang out with him and talk with him and party with him and stuff. He is just an amazing guy. He does these vlogs all the time. Like, he's been doing them pretty much almost every day consistently. He does these daily vlogs. And then he does these videos, these, what do you call them? Short films he does. He does these short films. Some of them are very serious. Some of them are very funny. Some of them are just in a completely different direction. But he's just so versatile. He can go anywhere. He's actually in the process of getting into the film industry, you know, so he's always going on auditions and interviews and things like that. But he by far is probably one of my all-time favorite YouTubers that I had the pleasure of meeting at VidCon this year. Because I actually met him this year for the first time, and he is such a nice guy. I mean, if you know who he is, and you go up to him and you're just like, hey, I'm a fan. He will literally, he'll introduce him. And even if you don't know who he is, he'll come up and be like, hey, I'm Sawyer Hartman. He's just like, he's that nice. He's that nice of a guy, you know? He is really, probably by far, one of the nicest guys that I met at VidCon this year. You know, he's just got such a great personality. And not to mention, he's probably one of the most beautiful men on YouTube. I mean, if I was doing a top 10 hot guys list, I may have to do that at some point. Top 10 hot guys list of people on YouTube, he would be number 1, without a doubt. He would be number 1 because he is beautiful. I mean, not only is he beautiful on the outside, but he's also beautiful inside because he is such a good heart and he's such a great spirit. So Sawyer, if by any chance you're watching this, I love you. You're awesome. And then finally, I come to number 1. You keep thinking to yourself, who the hell could beat Sawyer Hartman after you've built him up and built him up and built him up? There's only one man who could possibly beat Sawyer Hartman. And I'm sure most of you probably already know who I'm talking about. Shane Dawson. Shane Dawson is the most amazing YouTuber I've ever met. His content is unbelievable. His shit is off the charts. His videos are hilarious. You know, he's just an amazing personality. He cares about everybody. He really, really cares about everybody. And I think one of the reasons why I can relate to him so hard is because he's lost, I think, over 150 pounds. And at this point, I've lost a little over 96. You know, and I've still got, I think, 62 pounds to go. So, I mean, I'm going to be pretty close when I'm done losing weight. I'll be pretty close to how much weight he's lost. So, for that reason alone, I feel like I can relate to him because of our weight issues. You know, and even though he's lost all that weight, he's still got weight issues. He's always joking about, I'm fat, and I'm just like, every time he does that in a video, I want to smack him upside his face and be like, no, you're not. You know, but oh my God, his videos are incredible. His content's incredible. He's incredible in general. I mean, I just did a video the other day because he said he wasn't going to be doing daily vlogs anymore. And a lot of people were upset about it, and they were thumbs downing his video and stuff like that. So I took that opportunity to do a video on that. So anyways, this video is like ridiculously long. That was my top 10 list. My top 10 favorite YouTubers as of VEDA. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any other ideas of what I should do for VEDA, please feel free to leave them down in the comments down below. And I thought I would end it on this. Dun 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 dun.